Hello everyone. YouTube chat is now up and running. I had to make sure that it was. How's it going, Jordan? How's it going, Fish Stick? Oh, wait, my Trojan, JD. I'm waiting. I'm here every day. There we go. That should be good. How's everyone doing today? We doing good? No Jolly? Not today. I've got the hat back there. I just didn't put it on before stream, and now I'm not gonna unsubscribe. All right, let's see what the connections have in store for us today. 100. 100 what? Celsius hole in one. We've got semi, we've got the finals, we got the quarters, and we got the qualifiers. That would make sense as you know, tiers of a tournament bracket. There we go. Monster, Giant, Titanic, and some other version of Huge. Mods grow his heart 3 sizes. Anyways, I'm on data. Well, I thank you for stopping by. Can't help today. I already did the connections to wake my brain up. Word. Monster, Giant, Titanic, and 100. Dump, a dive, a joint, and like a hole as in like a hole in the wall. Disreputable establishment. Yes. Okay, so we've got cold, Celsius, C. These can all be like literally the letter C. Celsius can be represented by a C. C can be represented by the number C. Or the letter number C. What? So cold as opposed to hot, right? Like on a faucet. And then 100, maybe like cents is what they're going for there, but bumper, how can that be C? Yeah, hundo is a C net. Yeah. 100 like the Roman numeral C. There we go. That's another way to do it. Enormous, bumper, giant, monster, and Titanic. I hadn't thought of bumper that way, but now that I'm hearing it, it does sound right. Like, it feels like I've heard that term. Like a bumper crop, for example. Blueprints is a game I'm not interested in, but I'm gonna say hi anyways. Hello, Locks. Thankfully, we are getting near the end of Blueprints. I have certainly played the shit out of this game. It's a game that people who have played it before can I think like it more than people who haven't. Like people who have gone through the puzzles and like to watch the other people solve the puzzles. I notice a lot of the people who tune in for these games are that type of person. Let's go over to the gameplay. I don't know how many more streams of this we're going to do, though. We have to see. I want to maybe solve one more puzzle, because I know there's got to be at least a couple more to go through. Nice title? Yeah, I mean, it's basically how I feel about this right now. Alright, music's good, my mic is good, the game audio is good. Let's do this. I don't know what else I need to do here. I'm guessing I just need to do some blue notes, and I probably want to fuck around with the Blessing of the Monk some more. I don't know what the hell room I'm gonna put on the outside, but it kind of makes sense to do Blessing of the Monk some more. I haven't gotten to play around with it enough, and it definitely feels like the most unique of the blessings. No Christmas hat? Sorry, does everybody do we all want to go? I could go put it on real quick. Here, I'll be right back. Ho ho ho, motherfuckers. All right, where were we? Hello, Yeet. Hello, Blaze. All right, we got the Royal Scepter, we got the Lockpick, we got the Compass, we got the Key Card. I don't know what I want to banner yet. I don't have really a preference when it comes to these. Maybe I could just save it and then select purple if I get the bedroom plus treasure map combo. Right when I'm writing something, he goes away? What? I'm right here. Corridor. Coat check with the telescope. Let me get that. Yoink. I want some reroll dice before we go for the outside room, because I'm going to want the shrine specifically, so... we'll take a commissary. Y'all selling keys? I don't want to buy the metal detector yet, actually, because I want to make sure I got the 46 bucks. I meant my message I wrote when you went to go grab your Christmas hat. Did I miss one? I got a concert tomorrow and Wednesday. I'm in the band. Oh. So you know I'm not here for the stream. Okay, word. What do you play? Bro's on the triangle. Do you have the blue memo for the vault? There's quite a few that I don't have, but I think the vault is among them. Yes, I do not have the vault. I do need a lot of blue memos. Hold on, I got an itch. Yeah, there we go. Sure, give me the den. Where am I gonna get dice? Probably just the boudoir, right? Yoink. Keys? I do need those. I seem to be lacking currently. Holy fuck, that took forever. How's it going, Solar? And hello, Celery. Playing guitar. Oh, cool. I got a solo in Underneath the Tree, hoping I don't mess up. Nah, you got it. Easy clap. Australia is a shithole right now. Yeah, y'all are doing alright, all things considered. But, like, gotta remember where I live. I have a frame of reference that, puts everything in a weird context. You're halfway there? Halfway to what? Yeah. Do I want to just go mailroom? To ending stream, yep, that's kind of where I thought you were going with that. One of these days, one of these days. Oh, song requests are on, by the way. Alright, I guess I'll take the early observatory. Don't want to lose too many steps.
I'm your curly toes and pink ribbons and bows that glitters and glows.
If you have less than 40 steps, gain. Word.
A mighty fine show for a mighty fine man.
Add a word to Spiral. Spiral of Stars. Gain a key and a gem for each rank reach, then lose 3 steps for each rank reach. I noticed I only lost 3 steps there. Hold on. For each rank reached. Okay, so that implies that rank 1 doesn't count as a rank? Who did the curly toes? Oh, why the fuck is that a redeem now? Because someone asked for it, and I was like, I guess so. Thankfully, I only allowed for like 20 seconds. Solar requested it. Yeah, I'll take the study. That counts as rerolls, right? Hello? Alright, we're in a good position to do this now. Do I have a shovel yet? No. Fuck. Alright, Lox. I'll see you around, man. I gotta go find a shovel. Would really prefer not to do the weight room. I guess I'll do the Great Hall. Where's the easiest place to find a shovel? I guess it's gonna be the green room, the courtyard. Mechanarium's probably bad here. I guess I'll take a passageway. Those are good. Can I request an SFX2? Sure, I'll consider it. I can't say for certainty that I will definitely, absolutely do it, but you can absolutely request one and I'll see what I can do if it's viable. Ooh, Blaze is back to being the Grand Poobah as well. Actually want to turn up the music just a little bit. Might create my own Balatro seed finding library, not gonna lie. Ooh. How would that work? Zeroed out your can't even do the notifications anymore. Okay, I guess I'm spending 2 gems to get to the shrine. I'm not sure if I can do that, Lightspeed. Is that gonna get me elbow dropped by Twitch? Or YouTube? I guess YouTube's the question I should be asking. Twitch is usually cool with it. It's so I don't have to use an already existing program that only can filter for very simple things. How does one put together a seed library like that? Like, how do you actually go about doing that? Does it just search it when you type it in? Does it, like, connect to an existing service or something? I've never really considered it before. Ah, there's some dice. Not that we don't already have the study, but... Okay, so we need to get up to, what is it? The 8th rank, 7th rank? Yeah, 8th rank 2. And then we can, hopefully, right before we get there, we activate purple on Banner of the King, right? And then we go and we roll down for the bedroom, and we dig there. Ideally. What if we had a sound effect of Smokey? That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. Yeah, like a meow or something, I would think. Oh, cool. Alright, well clearly this is the door of choice. 2 free keys, very nice. Whichever one this is... Let's just try our lockpicks on all of these. Okay, lockpick's not working on any of those. Archives. I fucking hate all this. These are not it. I do like a boudoir, though. What if Smokey smoked a blunt? Then he would sound like he currently does. Actually... Smokey, have you been smoking blunts? No response. He's guilty. You recreate the random number generator that Balatro uses and find out how the game uses it. Oh, okay. I see. So you gotta, like, remake it, basically. Gotcha. There's a cloister of Dowager. That's a lot of 4-door rooms. I like that. I still need a shovel. So I am looking for... The garage probably doesn't have what I need. I might take the gym just because it is a split path here. Even if I am taking a couple step hits here and there. This is what I'm looking for, like workshops. Shit like this. There we go! Alright. Very nice. Conference room allows me to pick the other two. I'm gonna try my best to remember that it's here. I think I'm good with a breakfast nook in the corner here, just kind of hanging out. Give me a key, get me the bacon and eggs, 11 steps. And give me a quest bedroom. Having less purple rooms to draft means that I'm more likely to draft the bedroom when I actually do go for it. Got a magnifying glass. Our steps are back in order as well.
Message for Smokey, J exclamation mark inverted exclamation mark J.
Ah, damn, I expected it to go for longer. Unfortunately, Brian doesn't know how to read those. Brian's like, what the fuck are you asking me to do right now? A brick. Garage, eh? I don't need the garage. I also don't have the garage keys anyways, so, like, why bother, right? Brian is a moron? Yikes. I don't think you could just call someone a moron like that. It's fucking 2025, almost 2026. These people who are putting money on the ground are really getting lazy nowadays. They put that money in the exact same places in the other workshop. I'm not really trying to lose all these steps right now, but I'll go ahead and peek the other stuff that's in this room. Like a free key, yeah. I'm not trying to lose that many steps when I don't have a dining room. Let me in. Throne of the Blueprints. Sure. That's a north lever, if nothing else. It's a shame this isn't on rank 8, but what are you gonna do? I have to draft the bedroom here anyways. Okay, so now we pick purple. Bedrooms are more likely to be drawn. We have the treasure map. The treasure map points north. We have the shovel. Alright, let's get a fucking bedroom. We have 11 rerolls. Don't fuck me. Thank you. Alright. Big arrow down. What do you got for me? I've been playing Terminator 2D No Fate, and it was fun. Not worth $30, though. Is it a recent game? It must be if it's 30 bucks. Or I guess if you bought it from an old, like, store. Terminator 2D No Fate sounds like an old game title, though. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like some shit made in the 90s. Oh, God. Baron Bafflers. April 6th by Herbert S. Sinclair. This is, they mentioned this in the morning room, didn't they?
Let's see if this works. Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji.
Yeah, it certainly seems to.
Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai.
Well, we're gonna let it play out. Each clue is a hint for two different words. The word below, the long word, and a second smaller word found within that word, the small word. Each letter in the small word will be included in the next clue's long word. Okay. Moai emoji. Lastly, the first letter of each small word forms this week's solution. Member of the sixth clue. Oh, God. Damn, how many did you manage to fit in there? Do we stay silent and let you solve this? No, I think you guys could probably help me with this one. Oh, that wasn't even the max emojis used. All right, let's moderate. Let's moderate it here. You guys can definitely help me out with this. So this is a 6-letter word kept behind locked doors. Each clue is a hint for 2 different words, so both of these words are going to be related to kept behind locked doors. Secrets. Secrets, so secret, perhaps. But that CRE isn't a word, though. So, because both the long word and the small word inside it are words. Baron Bafflers. Alright. Oh god.
Hey, DJ Soup, celebratory hands in the air emoji, celebratory hands in the air emoji, celebratory hands in the air emoji, celebratory hands in the air emoji.
The dark letters also make a word, yes. Each clue is a hint for two different words.
Hands in the air emoji.
The long word and the smaller word found
in the
within.
emoji.
Yeah.
Celebratory hands in the air emoji. Celebratory hands in the air emoji. Love your streams. Celebratory
Thanks.
hands in the air emoji. Celebratory hands in the air
Can
emoji.
affect one greatly when made by someone with a
celebratory
strong
hands in the air emoji.
spirit.
Celebratory hands in the air emoji.
Makes the validity of
celebratory
a
hands in the air
statement
emoji.
clear.
Celebratory hands in the air emoji. Celebratory hands
evidence.
in the air emoji. Celebratory hands in the air emoji.
On a certain
Celebratory
scale, this
hands
is
in the
very
air emoji.
hot.
Celebratory hands in the air emoji.
Huh.
Celebratory hands in the air emoji.
Can I mute this
Celebratory
yet?
hands in the air emoji. Celebratory hands in the air emoji. Celebratory
You
hands
guys-
in
you
the air
guys have
emoji.
already blown it.
Celebratory hands in the air emoji. Celebratory hands in the air emoji. Celebratory hands in the air emoji. Celebratory hands in the air emoji.
What else?
Celebratory hands in the air emoji.
Is there any... I don't think there's going to be any, like, small hints in here. Even if I do have the magnifying glass. It finally ended. You did it, wait. On a certain scale, this is very hot. Oh. Nope. That one didn't work. You tried. If you do it too much in a single stream, I will just start muting them. Just fair warning. It's funny if you do it once or twice. It's not funny if I have to listen to it for 17 minutes straight. Can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit. Fuck you? No, fuck you. What? You're the one doing it. I also didn't mute that. That just didn't work. That's on you, man. Kept behind locked doors. Secret. I am not. No, you are not currently the Grand Poobah. You are not. You can become the Grand Poobah. Each letter in the small world word will be included in the next clue's long word. Is it Diddy? Diddy is probably behind locked doors, but that's not... I don't think that's the right number of letters. Maybe it's P. Diddy? But IDD doesn't make another word. Man, we're gonna be staring at this for a second. Inmates. Inmates are kept behind locked doors. That's true. Matt isn't. Matt's. I don't think Matt's are really kept behind locked doors, though. That's not really. What else is kept behind a locked door? If you can find the 3-letter word, it also helps, right? Because we have the middle of it. Like, you wouldn't really keep a key behind a locked door, I wouldn't think. I had a sleeping mat. Yeah, true. Okay. Makes the validity of a statement clear. On a certain scale, this is very hot. I ain't Diddy. Okay, that's good. I might have had to ban you just on principle if you were. Informs you that there's no school today. Oh, what could that be? Hold on. Informs you that there's no school today. Is that the only difference between you and Diddy? Is that you're too white? Is that really, like, that's what you go to? All the other stuff, that's fine? Notice. I like notice for informs you that there's no school today. Notice, and then ice is the second word because it's a snow day, right? There's ice, so no school. Each letter in the small word is included in the next clue's long word. So ice is ICE are all in a group composed of members that have similar characteristics. Yeah, it's definitely a notice. A group composed of members that have similar characteristics. There is ICE. I don't know if they're necessarily in that order, though. Yeah, it's just each letter in the small word is in the other words. Yeah, both words apply, sort of. Yeah. A group composed of members that have similar characteristics. On a certain scale, so say a scale of 10. Yeah, like, on a certain scale, this is very high. 10 makes sense. Molten. There you go. I think that could actually be molten. Now, the big question is, are T, E, and N all in the next word? They are, so it makes sense there, too. T, E, and N are all in notice. Alexa, this is so sad. Play Despacito. Dude, I love that meme. That's an all-time classic right there. Makes the villain. Can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit. I don't know, like a speech comes to mind. But that's only 6 letters. Like a declaration of some kind, but 7 letters. Fandom? Fandom? Fandom for the last one? Or kept behind locked doors, because that could also be the case. Oh! Yo, I will put that towards my meth, my meth fund. Thank you for the 100 bits, Solar. I was just thinking, like, my meth is just running low. And 100 bits is definitely gonna help me buy some. How's it going, Wolf? We're trying to solve this really annoying puzzle. How's it going? It's like $1? Yeah, dude, that could buy like that much meth, about, I'd say. Almost enough to see in your hand. Notice. Makes the validity of a statement clear. I don't know what meth is, no shot. They made a whole show about it. I haven't seen this puzzle before. This one was tough to put the pieces together on. I had a little bit of help on that one. But, yeah, I got this one by, well, I don't know if you actually want me to tell you that. If you're a regular, it can even buy you 10 milligrams. Oh, hey! Why do you know that? Okay, yeah, you can dig in the bedroom where there's a treasure. If you have the treasure map pointing to the bedroom, specifically, this is supposed to be the hint here. Boom. So we're trying to figure out these 6 words, or 12 words, as it were. Those are some serious trade-offs there, Dex. The second and third ones I don't have guesses for. The last one is insect. Insect. I like insect. Insect. Did you guess the first one as well? I didn't see your first guess. Kept behind locked doors. Inmate. Does a mat... Inmate works, but does mat work? Mats are kept behind locked doors? Are we talking about like a welcome mat? As for on a certain scale, we have molten with 10. And notice is the fifth one. Not note and then ice, right? Notice, no, notice and ice. Prayers for number 2. Ray. Can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit. A ray? Prayers. Prayers is an option, but I don't see what ray has to do with it. Maybe I'm not thinking. Prayers. Inmate could be number 1, but Matt feels a little weird as well. Maybe. So based on the words being clues for other words, also does inmate work? Okay, M-A-T are not in the prayers one. So one of inmate and prayers has to be wrong because the letters in the gray boxes here have to show up in the next word. Not necessarily in that order, but they do have to show up. What makes the validity of a statement clear? Makes the validity of a statement clear. A lot of these seem to have sort of double meanings to them as well. What if notice the not goes on the third one like not something? What if notice the not? It goes on the next one down. And they aren't necessarily in that order. So notice works because insect has N or I, C, and E in it. And molten works because notice has T, E, and N in it. So I'm quite confident you've gotten 4, 5, and 6 correct. 1 through 3, I'm not so sure about. For 3-letter word for the second one is art. Art? Maybe? Because art affects us emotionally. Sure, it could be art. I could see that. But what's the whole word? Hey, thank you for the follow. We're trying hard here, man. I do have a notepad over here. That's why I'm looking over here so much. Martini. Actually, hold on. That could be it. A strong spirit? It could be alcohol. Yeah. I actually like that. Martini. All right. So there is M-A-T, so it's possible that inmate works for the first one. And then we're looking to put A, R, and T in this next word. And the next word should also have T, E, and N. So, no, not necessarily. It doesn't need T, E, and N. It needs 3 of the letters from molten, though. 3 of the letters. So it's got an A, an R, definitely. Makes the validity of a statement clear. I focus in on, like, the clear there. Makes the validity of a statement clear. Notary. 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 Okay. That does work. I like notary because not makes the validity of a statement clear. It's not valid. And a notary, you know, is someone who basically is there to say, yes, you definitely are the person this says you are. A notary is someone if you've ever had to, like, get a really official document signed, you have to, like, go somewhere and sit down with someone who watches you sign it and then stamps it to say, yes, this person is the person who signed it. That's a notary. So our final answer, M-A-N-T-I-S, mantis. Mantis. What the fuck do I do with that information? The first letter of each small word forms this week's solution. A member of the sixth clue. Mantis is an insect. Cool. Does that actually do anything for me, though? That's a boring job. To be fair, it's usually not something someone works for full time. Usually a notary is someone, it's like something you can get, you can become an official notary, and you do it, like, alongside your other shit that you do for your job. Okay. Let's see if we can get some of these antechamber doors now. I would also like to draft a blue room here, so I will be re-rolling if I can. I've already gotten the Chamber of Mirrors, though, so that's not a valid blue room. Have I gotten the laboratory yet? Have I done the laboratory? Yes, I have. Fuck me, man. I've also already done the rotunda. What did that puzzle reward you with? I don't know yet. It told me that the final answer was mantis, but I don't actually know what to do with that yet. Okay, I have done the drafting studio, motherfucker. I guess we can do the pantry just to get it out of the way. That is a new one. This is also a puzzle I've never technically done anything with. It's pretty crazy to see a puzzle. Like, this is one of the first rooms you draft in this entire game. And it's like, there's something in here that I still haven't used. I don't know if this is just supposed to tell me how much each one is worth in steps. Like, I couldn't just figure that out by fucking eating them. But the fact that you get $4 back in change is very suspicious to me, right? Okay, where would a blue note be here? I see it already. There's a letter missing. That has a lot of potential meanings. Yo, that's kind of a cryptic one. Pantry. There is a letter missing. A letter missing in this note, a letter missing in a different puzzle, a letter, like a red letter missing, because for what it's worth, we did only ever find 7 of the 8 red letters. It's potentially useful. All of the above? Yeah, for real. Let's see if we can get some of those doors open. Oh yeah, I should probably go ahead and yoink this while I'm here. Give me that north door. This guy's still left-handed and it's still meaningless. Ay, ay, ay. Suppose a master bedroom's fine. Let me get them steps. The smart thing to do would be to go all the way back around and go in through the Cloister of Tao just so that I have an extra chance at some extra stars, but nah. This is one of the only other Ultra Kill songs I will let you listen to. Word. Do you think this will actually give me the Cloister of Dowager stars? We'll see. It does connect. Boo. It connects, man. Ooh, key. Piece of candy. I really don't want the maid's chamber, but thank you for asking. I will possibly take the weight room. I'll take the big hit for steps, and we'll be able to pull the south lever now. Maybe I'll get a secret garden key from a break room that I'm about to draft right now. Right now. Break room. Right now. That's not a break room. Do I want a secret passage? What is the secret passage gonna get me? Dormitory is filled with crispy socks. Yikes. Now, what do I actually want to get from this? I could go for a kitchen. I could go for... a green room would probably give me another Cloister of Dowager because there's only so many green rooms that can actually be drafted in the middle of the house. The yellow would probably just be Mount Holly or the kitchen, and then I'd be cutting off a room. Give me the green thumb. I want to draft another, possibly another Cloister. Yeah, see. They give you another one. Ding dong, let me in. Salt my turnip. Alright, we're heading to rank 8 now, right? No, this is rank 7 we're going into. Let me in. Classroom. These are not good. Servants' quarters, sure. Get it out of my pool. Give me all the keys. Yes, keys. I've already read that stuff. Oh, more money. I'm gonna be going to the store today, and I'm gonna purchase like an actual assload of food, like so much food. I'm gonna buy so much food. I need a lot of food. I'm like basically out. Let's draft this while we're here. Do I care about an office? Do I care about a hallway? Do I care about a funeral parlor? I guess I could use a funeral parlor. That's like 3 gems, right? I don't really need more gems, but rerolls are rerolls. Let's go ahead and sneak in here real quick. Do this. Why are you wearing a towel? There, is that better? It's just hard to see at this angle. The gems are in the only true box. If this is true, the gems are here. If this is false, then they are not in the only true box, which could mean that there's more than one true box, or it could mean that they're just in this box still. Only one statement is true. If this is true, both of these must be false. The gems are in the blue box. Okay. If this is false, the other 2 are true. If this is true, the other 2 are false. So this has the opposite parity of the other 2, and these 2 share the same parity. The gems are in the only true box. If this is true, we have a contradiction because this is false and this must be true, and then we have a contradiction here. So this cannot be true. This must be false. Which means this is true and this is false. The gems are not in the blue box, so they're not here. The gems are not in the only true box, which is this one. And therefore they must be in the black one. All right. You know, I don't really go in the master bedroom enough. I'll take a key, yeah. It's not Santa, it's fucking Santa. Alright, let's get out of here. We've got an extra room to draft from this passageway over here. Well, that's what got requested, so we're getting Kendrick. It's artistic. It's artistic celery. It's fine. I don't, like, love Kendrick, but, like, I'm fine with Kendrick. I don't have particularly strong opinions on Kendrick. Alright, morning room, me. Looks like your heart grew thrice. Welcome back. So this is actually the one that... Yeah, esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of... See, like, Baron Bafflers. This is the first notice you get that that puzzle exists. Is there anything in here I can actually use to figure out what I can do with Mantis? The reading of his will You know what I just realized? Mantis also follows the same puzzles. Like the same rules as the puzzle. Mantis, you could do ant in parentheses, and that's also a type of insect. I fucking love Kendrick. Hell yeah, brother. This sounds like a remix of Herda. It totally is. Cool. It's Honkai Star Rail brain rot. Don't worry about it. Vault, but in rank 6. I don't want rank 6 vault. I want a break room. You got a secret garden key in here for me? I don't suppose you would have that, would you? Alright. This looks annoying. Huh, 8 viewers, big. Is that on Twitch? Hell yeah. What the fuck am I listening to right now? This thing had... Hold on. We have 15 seconds to prove to me that this song doesn't need to be skipped. You've proven it the other way. Next. 10 plus 14, 24. Flip the digits, 42. Nothing on the outside. Minus 20 is 22. Divided by 11 is 2. This album cover is pretty fucking wild. Should I be skipping this one too? It's Tyler, so yes? We're gonna play this one safe. Tyler took out a lot of feelings in his old track. Okay, we'll let it go. It's artistic. I wasn't done with that yet. 8 plus 6 is 14. Times 2 is 28. Flip the digits is 82. Minus 1 is 81. Times 1, flip the digits is 18. 18 doubled 36 divided by 9 is 4. Did I see that wrong? I might have just read that wrong. This was 2. I think I just read that wrong. 14, this was 18. What did I read wrong here? Oh, there was a flip the digits, my bad. 36, flip the digits, 63 divided by 9 is 7. There we go. Farming soup, by the way. Do it, man. Ooh, Mr. Lucky Rabbit's foot. Alright, let me in. One blue room, please. Nope, not that one. Different blue room, please. Nope, not those. Different blue room, please. Mechanarium. Do I have Mechanarium yet? I don't think I have Mechanarium yet. Do I have the ability to get out of this room if I draft it? Yes, I have 2 workshops. We'll be fine. Give me the Mechanarium. Surely they didn't hide the note somewhere annoying in this room. Nope, definitely not. Mechanarium. On the coat of arms, the first number is 1 numeral. The rest are each 2. Okay, hold on. When will we get an actual fucking DJing stream? Probably never. Thank you. Okay, so the Santa hat stays on for the holidays. Got it. So, originally we had a note that said it was 4 different numbers. And so I thought I would split it up M and then 2 C's and then an X and then 3 I's. But now I'm seeing that it is M and then CC and then XI and then II. So those are the numbers. So we've got 1,000. We've got 1,000. We've got 200. We've got 11. And we've got 2. Those are the 4 numbers we're looking at. 1,000, 200, 11, and 2. Oh, yeah. Like, we've been keeping track of some shit. There, we got the notes. We're pretty far into just now be 1,000 what? Angry bees, duh. Wow, is that true, Jordan? I'll be looking forward to getting mine. At this rate, I'll probably get my fucking platinum YouTube play button before I get the fucking game completion. Lever. It's custom made, by the way. What, the YouTube play buttons? Yeah, I believe so. Okay, we have a silver key. I don't think I want to use a silver key here. I'm pretty sure this is more of just a use a key here and get a blue room. Okay, I don't think I've done... Have I done break room yet? I haven't actually done the break room yet, but I feel like I could get a rarer one since I have all these various rerolls right now. Why are Mondays so Monday? Word. The pool. I have done the pool. I have done the library as well. I've done the wine cellar. I've done the classroom. I have not done the hallway closet, I don't think. I can't imagine that the hallway closet's gonna have anything too interesting, though. Angry Bees got me cracking up. Wait until you find out that that's actually fish stick. Drawing room. Drawing room sounds like a good one. Usually I draft that too early to do it. Yeah, let's do drawing room. Drawing room. Why do days feel 24 hours long? This guy's never had to deal with daylight savings time when a day randomly feels like 23 or 25 hours long. For no particular reason. I feel like they'd hide it like on the back of a chair. Or like down in a corner somewhere. Somewhere very rude. A dragon joined chat. A flaming ice dragon. Yo. Wait, hold on. So are you on fire, or is it more of like a, like you just happen to breathe fire as an ice dragon? I guess that would make sense, like, anatomically. Like, you could still be warm-blooded and live in an icy area. If you breathe fire, like, you know, you like heating yourself up inside. Imagine being described as an apex predator of the skies, yet you have the eye structure of a prey animal. Maybe they just need, like, eye stalks. It's a little bit cursed. Where the fuck is this note? Am I even on rank 8? Okay, I'm on rank 8. I'm not an idiot. We passed the idiot check. Now, where's my note? Ah, there it is. Okay. I'll write it down, I guess. Months are slightly longer than days. Alright, clearly that must have another context, because that means fucking nothing to me. Spyro can use both fire and ice powers. Yeah, but he also has bubble breath, okay? No, like, anatomically speaking, animals with eyes that look to the side are prey animals. Yeah. Gates? What about my gates? What about our gates? If we count small gates? I haven't said that shit in a while. That is a sleeper cell activation phrase right there. Give me the conservatory, I think. I think we've kind of done the treasure trove, but, maybe... I don't know. I'll keep going through those. Maybe those have other hints. Oh, you're not made of fire nor ice. Okay, despite being a flaming ice dragon, you are not made of either of those things. You simply can use both. I see. Do you have bubble powers, though? Alright, the gift shop can eat shit. Cool, I've already done that. Rotunda can become a little more common. I do like a good rotunda. Secret passage can... you know what? Fuck it. Secret passage, commonplace. Give me that shit every day. And I think I want to actually come in through the Mechanarium in case I do get the treasure trove again. I would like to be able to turn left into the antechamber. Yeah, just use normal key. No bubble powers? Ah, that's unfortunate. I'm not going to judge you for it, but that is a little unfortunate. I was looking forward to seeing the bubble powers. Lost and found, yikes. More like lost and dumb, am I right? Which antechamber door did I open? Was it the left side or the right side I opened? I don't even remember. I should know. I have these written down. I can just go look. The big issue is finding it. The mechanarium opens the west. Oh, okay. Then I don't even give a shit about this door. Let's go with the clock tower then. I have a few tomorrow doors. You open this. Yeah, I've got the south and the west. I have the weight room for the south. I was just wondering if I could save myself the 15 steps by just going in that way, but no. Oh yeah, for people who are first time in here, we do have song requests on right now. So, if you're looking to song request some stuff.
Curly toe.
Basically that.
I'm your curly toes.
There's also
and
some
pink
brain rot going on.
And bows that glitters and glows to put on a fine show.
So I gotta go through the secret passage.
Fine show for a mighty fine
Do we, Jordan?
man.
I think that's a you thing, not a we thing. If ever there's been a time to speak for yourself, now would be the time. Curly Toes isn't brain rot. Curly Toes is 1,000,000% brain rot. What? I will not hear anything else. If the only reason people know about something is because they just hate it, because it's a bad song, chances are it's brain rot. It's like saying Chacaron isn't brain rot. Ding dong, I'm here for my allowance. Thank you. Now, we have a question to ask ourselves. What room do we save for the following day? Because we have the Blessing of the Monk now that I'm fucking around with. Yeah, you can fuck out of here. Yeah, we gonna be skipping that one. If I can't get through the first 8 words without hearing that 3 times, it's getting skipped. Beep. Beep. Where? Oh, $1. Get out of here. Let's go put it all on black. What you got? Yeah, let me get that. I never win anything good on these, but you never know. Nothing. You know, honestly, I prefer nothing to 4 keys and 4 gems. 4 keys and 4 gems is actually insulting. Yeah, let me get another blue room here. Remove that. What haven't I done? Have I done the boiler room yet? I believe I've done the trophy room. I have done the trophy room. I don't believe I've done the boiler room, nor have I done the planetarium? No, I have done the planetarium. That's what told me that Inkwell is not the largest constellation. That's how we got here in the first place. Give me that Boiler room. My song request didn't work. Sorry, Jordan. Over on YouTube. Alright, boiler room. There's only so many places you can hide a note in the boiler room. You know, I wonder if that's what is going to be up with this. Nah, surely they'd put the note somewhere nicer than that. I have no reason to turn this on because, like, what am I gonna power, right? Why is this so quiet? Whatever. It sounds like I'm okay with it being quiet. Where is the note in this room? Being very thorough in my check. Where? By the way, sorry if I miss a chat or two. Chat is moving rather fast right now. Apologies in advance. Aha! There you are. This is not going to be helpful, is it? The high pressure condenser. That's not how you spell condenser. Condenser box is connected to not one, but two remote power boxes. That is indeed not helpful. Although it does tell me that I am done using the power box, because I have indeed opened two things with this already. You know what? You can condense these streams into smaller digestible shorts. Sorry, what game? You get me confused a bit. Oh, you're replying to... Okay, sorry. I thought that was directed at me. Alright, what room do we log off in? So, whatever room we log off in, we can draft the following day on the outside of the house. So we gotta consider what rooms would be interesting to draft outside. So, let's see, what comes to mind? In terms of, like, value as just a room, something like a conservatory makes a lot of sense, right? We would be able to, just, like, edit some floor plans right away. Did I read the Mechanarium Blue memo? Yes, I did. So we've got, I see that the numbers are now 1,211 and 2. Now, is it possible those are one of those math things where you try to get the smallest whole number? If that were the case, then we'd probably want 1,000 divided by 200, right? To get 5. Yeah, almost certainly. I forget what other information that note gave us. You always start with addition, I remember that. And then you divide by 200, and then you probably... we gotta multiply, and we gotta subtract still. Okay, That's... Do you have the screenshot? Otherwise, we gotta go check it again. Yeah, we can go check it again. As for what room to log off in, let's go ahead and discuss that now. So, Conservatory has value. Mechanarium has value, although you would want to draft some rooms in the house first so that you can get the doors. No value in Drawing Room. I don't know what the hell the Foundation would even do. Maybe the Foundation has something interesting. But I don't know that I love that. Maybe. Have you done the entrance hall? I have not done the entrance hall. What would the entrance hall give me? Like, would my allowance be duplicated? I don't know that I need that. Maybe there would be a different note in there or something. I haven't done the entrance hall. Not really on the observatory. I could do the Throne of the Blueprints, but that's expensive. I could do... I don't care about a workshop. I don't care about the spare master bedroom or the cloister. Break room is, like, fine, but I don't really care. I don't think I would draft the break room over one of the others. Yeah, throne is needed on rank 8. I know. We got 4 out of 5 today, and the 5th one was bedroom. Like, what? I'm getting there, man. There's a lot of blue rooms. We got 4 new blue rooms today, and we got the bedroom puzzle. I can't do any better than that. Secret passage? Secret passage? I mean, surely that doesn't do anything, right? Like, how would that even work? Would I draft the secret passage and then they would just not let me pick a book? Oh, throwing it outside is counterproductive. Yeah, for sure. I was just considering what might happen. There's something to be said for maybe a secret passage on one of these days. I just made it commonplace, so it doesn't necessarily have to be today. Dining rooms, whatever. I don't think the Great Hall would do anything. It seems like too normal of a room to really have anything going on. I guess a study would be cool, but I feel like I'm looking for the solution to a puzzle here, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like just drafting a room that works well outside is what I want to do right now. I have plenty of options for that. I could draft a coat check outside, yippee, right? Like, do we just do, like, a secret passage, or do we do the entrance hall? Maybe we do the entrance hall first, and then the secret passage? Maybe we do the secret passage first, because the entrance hall's there every day. Like, in terms of which one I'm more likely to see on any given day, the entrance hall is 100% of the time. So, unless I just want to do a study, but I would rather, like, test out secret passage and entrance hall and such. Thank you for the hydrate. Delicious. So we go straight down, and then we go through the cloister. Straight down and then through the cloister. Although, before we log off, we do want to go down to the underground and check that puzzle. Since I did not take a screenshot. Like a dum-dum. Let's pass through this way to get there. Bro, why do all of these songs sound like they were produced, like, with the worst microphone ever known to man? Like, they couldn't even stop the mic from popping. I can do that. You know, someone really needs to go through and remake this album. Just, like, remake the whole album. But just, like, in modern, you know, modern equipment, add in a few snare kicks. I think you're just a hater. No, I think it's just bad. This is like some basic shit right there. P. Fair. Alright. Take any number with 4 or more digits without changing the sequence. Split that number into 4 smaller numbers. We have done so. Next, assign each a different color, resulting in a valid mathematical equation that produces the smallest whole number possible. The first number should always be assigned teal to begin with a positive number. If the result is a number with more than 3 digits, repeat the above process. I don't think that's necessary with this one. Should I remake Curly Toes? You absolutely should. Hello. Alright, so do we start with 1,000? Because I can definitely see 1,000 divided by 200 is 5. But then we can't do times 2 is 10, right? Because then we can't subtract 11. That's a negative number. So we would have to do times 11 is 55 minus 2 is 53. 53 is our smallest number so far. Is there another way that we can fuck with this? 200 positive, or like 11 positive times 200 is 2200. No, that wouldn't work. I was thinking maybe you could like divide by 1,000 somehow. Do we start with positive? Yeah, you always have to start with add. You start with add always. And our numbers are 1,211 and 2. But even if I do that, what then do we... Can you change the number order? Yeah, you can change the number order all you want. I think you can anyways. Assign each a different color. Well, actually, maybe you can't. It looks like maybe you can't. I don't see any, let me look at the examples. Well, actually, it doesn't seem like they're suggesting you can change them. So you just have to do the plus minus times and divide. 2K for a timeout. Yeah, for a minute or two, depending on how much I like the person you're timing out. So it looks like you can't change the order of the numbers, which means it's definitely 1,000 divided by 200 is 5 times 11 minus 2. It's just gotta be that at that point, right? Because that's the only way to get a positive number, and that's definitely the smallest you can get. Good lord. Can I time out myself? I mean, in theory, I guess you could, but I don't know why you'd do that. This is the worst piece of sound ever, man. Okay, that's all I needed to hear, man. Wait. I'm waiting? What am I waiting for? I'm sorry, that's gotta go. Okay, so the number I have is 53 here. Yeah, it's got to be 53. And because it's a 2-digit number, we're just done. So what do I do with the number 53? What the fuck does that do for me? 53. What is 53? What number is 53 in the room directory? I don't think there is one because there's only 46 blue rooms. 1,000 angry bees are grinding cock? What? Are you allowed to write that in my chat? Note it down as the core. As the core? Should I actually... That sounds like you're giving me hints. I don't know what the fuck that means. But 53 definitely sounds like the answer I need. I haven't heard any references to the core before. It's fine though. I am going to log off in the secret passage though. I like the secret passage. I like it more than the entrance hall. I don't know if it's just going to be a dead end, if I'm just going to walk in there and there's just going to be a collapsed tunnel, but I feel like if there were a room that were not the case for, it would be the secret passage. Like maybe the Great Hall as well. I guess if I don't get this from the secret passage, I'll try the Great Hall. But the Great Hall is like it's a room we've had for a long time, and it's just like I imagine I could get like the extra keys and the lever is probably in there, but that's it, right? There wouldn't be like exits. Numerical core. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, that's what you mean. Never mind. Numerical core. I totally have heard that word before. I just, those words didn't click with me. All right, secret passage, secret passage, secret passage. We're going to lose our scepter, so we aren't going to be able to draft as many blue rooms tomorrow, but that's fine. I don't actually, like, I'm not that attached to blue rooms. All right, we've got a whole bunch of other crap. You know what? Maybe I actually want to check something real quick. We've got tons of steps. Let me go check something in the code check. The code check. It's all the way back in the entrance hall. What do I wish to check? Check item. I could check the telescope. I could also check the crown or the... I never got the lever, so I can't go, like, make a power hammer or something. Maybe we just check the keycard? I guess I could check the scepter as well, but... Nah, I'd rather just check, like, a keycard. I feel like the keycard really saves you a lot of the time. It's got so much use. Yeah, just give me the keycard. I like that we were able to do the little bedroom puzzle. The foyer, those hands in the foyer that are pointing like towards the door, I don't know if that's supposed to be another puzzle that I can solve. I wonder if the foyer could also be useful as an outdoor room because of those hands. Like, we've now seen that they do point to something, and I don't know if the foyer would necessarily just have the hands pointing towards the exit to the room that we can all see. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a puzzle in there. Either way, we're calling it a day here, and we'll do another day. We did a lot of puzzles today, so that day took like an hour and a half. Mount Holly, Garden Castle of Tomorrow. 6 green rooms, throne room, 5 tomorrow rooms. Not a whole lot in the way of dead ends. Save and continue. If I'm not mistaken, the secret passage takes a gem to use, but we start with gems, so we'll be fine. Thank God for people with sewing supplies. Did you, like, tear something at work or something like that? Crisis averted. Did you go and rip your pants? Are you SpongeBob? The top button of my pants popped off in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. That is a crisis averted. Secret passage. Alright, show me nothing. Okay. I could just grab the books? How would that work? Nothing else in here. How would this work? I ripped my shirt, opened the Danish biscuit tin, and it was filled with cookies. That's so sad. The one time you needed to be sewing supplies. God damn it, there were actually cookies in here. I don't suppose there's like a blue book I could pull. DJ, you are so cool. I can't tell if you're trying to give me a hint or if you're buttering me up for no particular reason. Get off it, bro. What is the okay. Do we have any hints that would give us an answer to this? Holy shit, how many times do I have to listen to this? Get that shit out of here, man. Solar, you are so... Hey, see, he's complimenting you too. That's fair. Fair's fair. What am I doing here? The thing that came to mind would be blue, but I don't think... What color would I pick? I mean, I always feel like black or blue is going to be the answer. But maybe red? Is it? I feel like it's not green. If I had to pick, I feel like it's not green and it's not yellow. If it's gonna be anything, it's gonna be like bedroom, red room, or just like another hallway. It's very dark in here. I mean, let's just start with orange. I couldn't pull the white one. Nope, okay, there's nothing in here. Now, does that mean there's never anything in here? I don't know. That was very suspicious. I might do another secret passage. I might log off in the secret passage outside to do that again. The fact that I was still allowed to pick a book, I don't know. Commissary early? I like that. Let's blow through this bitch today. Give me all the gems too while I'm here. Drawing room early? Sure. I'll be taking this right back. Thank you very much. Observatory funeral parlor reroll. Early observatory never hurt anyone. Add a word to Spiral of Stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached, then lose 3 steps for each rank reached, then gain 1 koi for each day spent, then lose 2 stars. If you have less than 40 steps, gain 1 random item. Ooh. What item did I get? A metal detector? Alrighty. Wine cellar. Mailroom. Nothing in here. Alright. No thanks. I think I'm good. Breakfast Nook Funeral Parlor. Breakfast Nook me. Very nice. Next. What's with this shit? These are supposed to be rare rooms. Why are you guys showing up so often? I wonder if it had to do with the Banner of the King. Probably not. Laundry room, I could launder my currency. Oh, you know what it is? It's the Southern Cross that's causing those to show up so much. That's why I'm getting all these random-ass split-off rooms. I wonder if I could do, like, the dead-end thing today. I feel like that would be a little hard to pull off. Haven't you already done that? No, I have not. I have not done the like, what is it, 19 or 20 dead end rooms? I have not. Yeah, 20 dead ends. 19 was the previous record. That's what it was. Let's go break room. $1. 15, 5. 21, 7. 15, so -5 squared, 25. Minus 20 is 5 squared is 25 again. Divided by 5 is 5. Code check. Keycard, please. Thank you very much. Rotate this around again. Draft both of these out and then probably rotate it the rest of the way. Actually, I probably don't draft this upper one because the cloister goes from it. Security, don't need that anymore. Reroll me. And then rotate me. And then give me the observatory. This sounds familiar. If you have less than 40 steps, gain 1 random item from... From what? I guess I didn't have less than 40 steps, but still, from what? Garage? No. I'll take the funeral parlor now. I like the puzzles. I enjoy logic puzzles. Pro tip, Chamber of Mirrors and Secret Passage are also dead ends. Oh, Chamber of Mirrors is considered one. I knew that Secret Passage was considered one, but I didn't know that Chamber of Mirrors was also. I don't suppose Chamber of Mirrors is considered 4 dead ends. The other 2 boxes are true, maybe. If this is true, it's automatically not possible, actually, because then they're all true. So this must be false, which means only one of the other 2 is true. This box does not contain the gems. This box contains the gems. Okay, if this is true, this is false. And we have a contradiction, because this box contains the gems. This box contains the gems. This is false. The box does not contain the gems. This is true. This box does not contain the gems. So the black box is true. Or rather, the black box is the one that has the gems, I should say. Easy peasy. Squeezy my lemons. What? I do not have a shuttle. What we got here? I don't want to draft the archives in the weight room. Stop asking. Take an orange. Mmm, delicious. I salted my orange. sicko. We have the wine cellar as an option again. I do have the key card back, so I can always go through the foundation if I need to. Alright. Are these always here in this color? Because this is something I'd been considering since the very first time I walked down here. Is the red, blue, green in this order relevant? R, B, G. Just don't insult dragons? No worries, I won't. You're good, bro. You're safe here. This is a safe space. A safe space for dragons. Red, blue, green. Red, blue, green. Is that Ruth Bader Ginsburg? No, probably not. Maybe that means I'm supposed to be pulling the red one? No, why would those be connected? There's no reason, I have no reason to believe those are connected. This feels like an entirely different puzzle from doing something in the outer room. I don't even know if the secret passage is gonna... I'm gonna sit here all 5 days pulling the different books and nothing's gonna be there. Dining room? Yeah, dining room. Oh, that must be from this room. Fuck it, just open this so that I can come through without having to go all the way around. Other way? Alright. Boo, I wanted keys. I'll take the east lever, though. And I don't know which of those has anything, but it must have only gems. Which I am not interested in. Have you seen the monstrosity that is card.lua in Balattro's source code? I have not. Is it concerning? Loving all these gems. Loving getting all those keys back, too. It's like 4K lines of if-else statements, so it looks like Undertale's source code. Yeah, give me the reroll. Okay, I guess I'm taking the den. Ever so slightly better word. The door was barred off. Oh, you mean like these? Yeah. That's when you can see that there's like a block between the wine cellar and the den here. The den has a door, but there's nowhere to go. Vestibule. I would like to draft all of the rooms, but I see I cannot do that. Classroom me. Give me the tasty apple. Delicious. Salt my apple. Get 2 redraws here, which is good because I don't think I care about any of those. I could probably make a workshop. Workshop. Clever. Nothing to use that on yet. Oh, this is a classic. I remember this one. Alright, we're in rank 8. Blue tents. Blue tents. Do we have... We have library and laboratory. Do we have conference room? No, we do not. Alright, let's do conference room. Conference room. If self.ability.name is equal to even Steven, then return mult equals self.ability.extra card equals self. Ayya. So every single Joker just is coded. That's... I mean, I guess they had to put it somewhere. But it's pretty wild that that's how that was coded. Is it gonna be like hidden in a stack of cards or something? Once again, I check. Am I rank 8? Yes, I am. Where Blue Note? Maybe on one of the chair backs? Damn, that's how I'm coded. A whole bunch of if-else statements. Oh yeah, I remember this one now. Arrow cord? Yeah. I recognize arrow cord. Okay, where the fuck is this? Oh, there it is. Aha! It's hiding next to the red one. Red memos were created by Kirk Darren and approved by the Baron and questionably served as the estate's primary security system. Yes, I am aware. Red memos were the estate's security system. Also, did you know you can see the source code by just converting the .exe to a .zip, for example, using 7-zip? Yes, I actually did know that. I did know that part. I have peeked it once or twice. I need a study. You got any studies over here? That's not studies, that's a solarium. And a bedroom. Aha, so that is permanently open, and to be clear, okay. Hey, thank you for the resubscribe. Dex. 7 months already, holy. It has been a second, hasn't it? Time to solve the bafflers again. Yeah, I think that was the same one, so I'm good, but... Alright, I guess we're going treasure trove. That was the same one, right? Yes, okay. This is April 6th. There's nothing else to see here, right? There's not something in, like, the shape of the cutout, or the N being like this. I haven't noticed anything yet. Nothing stands out as, like, where I'm supposed to use that. Oh, look, money. Thank you, metal detector. You don't need to remind me that I'm aware there is money. Let's go back to blue again, I think, would be best. Maybe black makes sense now, but then I would have to log off in a black room, and I'm not sure I want to do that. Go blue again. Not that I'm going to be keeping this for very long, since I intend to log off in the secret passage again. Delicious. Alright, we've got a sun white box blue note, blue in white box with sun. Do we know anything about suns? I believe suns are always true, right? Yeah. Never mind the fact that it's a blue note, but suns are always true. What do you think happens if you get treasure again in that room? I would assume you'd just dig in a different place. Maybe there are multiple Baron Bafflers. Can you just keep breaking open areas? But I feel like you would just dig somewhere else and you would get like a chest. The symbol, infinity or a sideways 8, is used to denote the unknown, death, and the number 8. Okay. Infinity is used to denote the unknown, death, and the number 8. Okay, yeah, for sure. That makes sense. Cool. Just a curious question. Word. And one that I unfortunately do not have the answer to. Also, this run might end like just right here, because this is the last door I have to go through. Well, I guess I can survive on the laboratory. Anything to not take the archives. I hear beeping. Where's my beeping? Where? Not that way, apparently. Back here? Ah, $1. Waste of my time. Experiment setup. The zomboid itch is itching. We can play some later. I do need to go to the store before then, probably, depending on... I'm going with people, so it depends on when they're ready to go, but... Let me get a key gem die randomly. See if I can get some random gems. Ding dong! That's you guys, your ding dongs. Give me the security. I've seen some streamer, but never seen the antechamber. Oh, so, okay. So, if you've never seen the antechamber, then you're still pretty early on. If you've been watching another streamer, you're pretty early on. We're a fair bit beyond there's like, you know, there's like the early game where you do the thing that you're originally supposed to do and get to room 46. And then there's like a million trillion billion other puzzles that come after that. And we're working on those right now. Oh, you know what? I totally had the vestibule as a way out. Hello? Give me the boiler room regardless. Also, do I have security? I don't know if I've done the security note. No, I have not. Security. That's the prologue. Yeah, for real. I mean, they even give you a note at the end. They're like, hey, there's more. You probably don't want to stop just yet. Surveillance recordings can only be accessed via the terminal located in security. Yep. Is only in security. It's been a second since I watched those, but I'm pretty sure I remember everything there was to see in those. Man, I'm gonna run out of keys. Alright, let me get the library. A magnifying glass. I would like to read, I guess A New Clue still. There's always a new clue in there. Lose 40 steps. Do I care? Might not care. It lets me get into the antechamber as well. I don't have the bedroom yet, but maybe I will. By that I mean the quest bedroom, specifically. Oof, ouch, my steps. We're far enough along in this run that I feel safe doing that. Boop. Let me get the... Ooh, the study. Alright, had to go be productive. Are you done being productive? Have you finished being productive? Back for my blue dongs. The study. +1 gem. +2 gems. You know, I just realized red, blue, green as the gem colors is interesting as well. Because notes are always red, blue, or green as well. What to do with that information? Fuck if I know. It doesn't quite line up with the mathematical operations because those are like blue and yellow. There's no green mathematical operation. So that doesn't make sense. Did you get a mantis tattoo while I was gone? Yeah, for sure, bro. 100%. Alright, I have as many rerolls as I need now. Electric eel aquarium, sounds great. Send it. Experiment successful. I gotta die. Boom. Got it back. Easy clap, go next. What you got? Those suck. Also, have I done the aquarium already? Yes, I have. That's unfortunate. I couldn't get another one of those. Conservatory. Excellent. That's what I'm looking for. Conserve my Tory. A shovel. Didn't know those could spawn in here. Quest bedroom. Commonplace. Good. Rumpus room. You could probably be rarer now. I'm pretty sure I don't. How the fuck is the rumpus room common? Or standard? I feel like I never see this room. There must be very specific places you can draft this that I'm not aware of. This must be like an only on rank 7 or higher or something like that. Because I never see that room. The office can stay standard. That's a room I will easily go 10 days without ever seeing. Zephoya. I was just discussing the arrows in this room. Let's actually go over here and see what's up. Right, so we've got all the statues, right? This is a room I could see logging off in. Right? I could see ending the day here. It just feels like drafting it outdoors might be interesting. With the hands here, but maybe this is literally just pointing to this door. Maybe that's all it is. Or, I don't know, maybe one of these hands only tells the truth and one only lies. Give me the break room. Love a successful experiment. Got a gem. 1 times 6 is 6. Times 2 is 12. Where's my 12? 12. Negative 12 plus 20 is positive 8 times 2 is 16. That's not a very hard one. We've got 3 squared is 9, squared is 81, minus 1 is 80, divided by 20 is 4. Whoa. Keys. That's good, because apparently I need them. I guess I could take the freezer, just end my day, but I don't like that. Give me some rerolls. I would like to turn right, if that's at all possible. Mechanarium, how are you? Security, laboratory, workshop will be fine. Hit me with the Mechanarium. Mechanarium. Oh boy! C4. Nope, that's battery pack. It's a pipe bomb. Silver key, not particularly useful. Showroom. I do have a large amount of money and a coat check. Clanker rocked. Alright, let's buy... I mean, just clear that bitch out, honestly. Let me get one of everything, thanks. Cheers. It was like half my money. We used the clankers to fight the clankers. The Great Clanker Wars. Oh, I don't pay gems anymore. I was like, why is that free? And besides the entrance hall, this is the last room I'm drafting. I would like it to pass through, but I would also like it to be good. The archives is not really what I would consider good. But then again, neither is the pool, so what are you gonna do, right? The attic, the dove coach. The closed exhibit. I don't suppose I can enter the wine cellar from behind. Nope. That's just what I was testing there. Fishy. What the hell am I supposed to be drafting out of the secret entrance? What am I doing there? Alright, we need to go down to the rotunda, unfortunately, so that I can get to the coat check. But we only need to rotate it the once. We go boudoir, break room, coat check. We check... Why is the emerald bracelet colored in? That's kind of cool. You know, I guess this one's got the little pink... Have these always had color? I guess the moon pendant did too, didn't it? Huh. I didn't realize those had color. Is that useful? Or are they just colored for the sake of it? Curious. I will say those are the same colors as the wine cellar. It's really the biggest reason it's giving me pause right now. I'm just gonna go check the key card again. I'm trying to remember what color the moon pendant was. I want to say it was like yellow or something. I doubt I can like place those down in here, right? Certainly not. No. What a suspicious room. I'm watching you. Okay, let's head out then. I think that's everything we can do here. You're very close to a big lead, just gotta spam those blue memos. Understood. I'm getting as many as I can. We got 2 new ones today. We didn't have a lot in the way of rerolls, though. We didn't get the study until after. I gotta wonder if it's actually better to draft the study early, but I don't usually have a ton of gems early. I usually have to get those. I collect a ton over the course of a day, but having the study early isn't really gonna solve any of my problems. As long as I get it by rank 8, I'm usually fine, right? There's nothing else to do. I got the observatories. I did both of them. So there's 2 more words on that now. We did the conservatory. Yeah, that's everything. Alright. You did great as the run was ending early at one point. Yeah, that's true. We managed to make it work. Hydrate. I was going to try hydrating while stretching, but I felt like that probably wasn't going to work. Thank you for the redeems. We are going to log off in the secret passage, and that is going to probably do it for the time we have for today's stream, unfortunately. Besides the stuff we normally do at the end, which is just more puzzles. As you can tell, I'm someone who enjoys puzzles. I'm someone who enjoys puzzles. I have perished, that is correct. Alright. We've got 4 of these to do today. Whoop! The Balatrodal. We've got... What do we got today? What's our Balatro card of choice? Wee! The Wee Joker. Well, you got the cost and the rarity right. It is not scaling and it is not chips. You know, is this going to be the fucking thes again? I've noticed that it's been one of the cards twice in a row now. It's gonna be the trio today. Nope, the family. I don't know why this happens. This game has been coded such that whenever one of the thes happens, all 5 of them happen in back-to-back days. It should be the trio and the duo on the next 2 days. Because I believe it was the order and the tribe previously. I noticed that pattern the last time this happened as well. Anyways, the Wordle. Let's go claim. Claim is a word that I haven't done. Nothing for claim. Stank. Can't do the A anymore. Damn. I could do stunk, though. That's pretty close. 0 for 10. Always love those. Dowry, perhaps? Prove. Prove also works. Let's go prove. One letter out of 15, guys. That's gotta be close to a record. We've gone through more than half the alphabet and we've gotten 1 out of place. Coven. Nope, we've got a C already. And a V. Woody? Is Woody a word? We need an eyebrow raise emote. Rolls. R's gone. L is gone. ES are also gone. No, that doesn't work. Gray is open, black is not. Yeah, other way around. Body. Body? That's only 4 letters. This could end in like OY. This could end in like WY. This could also end in like a BY. There could be a double O. Well, there can't be a double O because the O can't be in the middle. Dodgy, perhaps? Dodgy? Oh, how is he so good at this? All I had to do was guess half the alphabet before I could see my first letter. Spottle. Toto. 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 Google on speed dial. I was looking like the open letters wrong. Yeah. I see that now. All right, male rock group, not from anywhere in North America. Earlier than 1973. Not 5 members more popular. This could be the Beatles, could it not? Am I mistaken about that? Were the Beatles a little too close to this? Okay, they are in the right ballpark. Cool. It's also not before 1968. So 1969 to 1972. Not 4 or 5 members. Is this like... No, Earth, Wind, and Fire is American. It's like a 6-member group or a 3-member group. The Who? John Lennon just make it a single Beatle, true. Elton John, I don't believe is considered rock, but I don't know that for sure. Yeah, we could just go John Lennon. Nah, he's not popular enough. Of course, we're within 5 of 1968, but we already knew that. It is a solo rock artist, though. Elton John... Does Elton John might still work here? He might be a little too old. Could be a different Beatle. Could be Paul McCartney. He was a little more popular. It is indeed the other Beatle. Is one of those motherfuckers. As a group, parsed out, like... Who always guesses the Beatles? I forget who it is that usually guesses the Beatles. In blank, the blank, we're looking at subscripts. We're looking at something potentially mathematical. In algebra, no, too long. In geometry, it can't just be math. Right? It can't be calculus. Let's see if it's a theory or a law. Law. As, I'm gonna guess Euler is involved. Okay, Euler was not involved. Is this a rule? No. Click on the word after law. This one? Relativity, perhaps? It's 10 letters. Not relativity. It is... Oh, jeez. Is this related to algebra or math? It's got nothing to do with math either. I mean, clearly there's lots of math in here. Oh god, we've got a proportional 2 here. This can't be L'Hopital or anything like that. I'm seeing like sequences here. Physics. Physics, attraction. Physics, there's one instance of physics. And it's in the... Okay, probably not physics. This feels very raw mathematical, but I don't know. I'm seeing derivatives in here. We've got prime. Well, it's not necessarily a derivative, but I'm seeing primes. This isn't... Once again, I'm gonna need to pause the music here. Get out of here for a little bit. Get out of here. Award. Award. Nothing with award. Blank, blank, blank is the blank of the blank of blank in blank. This is like... We've done math. There was nothing for math. There's one instance of science, which again is way down here in the footnotes. Physics, the blank blank, blank, X, axis. Fourth paragraph, across the blank, 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 15 letters. The blank of blank, 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 across the blank, perpendicular. No, not perpendicular, it's only 14, but, 13, my bad. From X, not axis. Blank, 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 blank is equal to light. Light, yeah, it could be related to something. Yeah, there we go. We are looking at light. Okay, but not relativity. Huh. Is the blank of light in blank to the blank... Oh, speed? We're looking at, like, perhaps the speed in a vacuum. The speed of light in a vacuum to the speed of light in a, like a fluid or something like that. Reflection. Okay. Yeah, there is a couple instances of reflection. In blank. What is this here? It's not physics or biology or astronomy. C, that's always a safe one when it comes to the speed of light. C divided by... I guess we could also guess like E And probably Einstein as well. Oh, no Einstein. Okay. I love all the E's. And it's not Euler either. And it's not a law. I guess I haven't guessed theorem? It's not a theorem either. And it's not a rule, I believe I guessed. Yeah. Lambda. Oh god, how am I supposed to get that in there? I guess I can copy it from you and paste it over here. There we go. Cool. So yeah, lambdas. There's a bunch of lambdas. Is the Busey? Gary? Gary Busey, but with too many S's? Famous mathematician? Blank to the theory of relativity. Blank, 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 than the speed of light in vacuum. I'm gonna go with slower. Slow. Yeah, we could also do like 2 and 1. Those are always going to be safe bets. Has a coefficient. A, B, C, it's probably B, right? Yep. A plus B over lambda squared plus C over lambda cubed, perhaps? No. Okay. Why'd you guess it? It was a joke? Dude, I don't know. It could have been a fucking name for all I know. Vacuum. I have guessed vacuum. We have guessed vacuum. Like air or not. Is the ratio of the speed of light in a vacuum to the speed of light in a I already guessed fluid. But this is not itself a ratio. Okay. It's not thermodynamics. The blank 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 can be blank as the blank seen as the blank by which the speed and the blank velocity most likely is in here. There is a lot of velocity. But I don't know what this is the problem. I'm now clearly seeing what we're talking about. It's the ratio of the speed of light in a vacuum to the speed of light when it's going through something that's not a vacuum. But I don't know what that is. And blank lighter than a blank blank. Blank 1 and blank 2. It's proportional to the mass, perhaps. Well, there is an M here, but I don't think that's the same. Proportional to the density, even. D dash blank. This is a pretty crazy proof you got here, y'all. Bent. The blank, 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 the blank of light is bent, or blank. Refracted. Blank, blank, a blank. This redactyl can get bent. Word. As blank by blank's law of blank. Refraction or blank of refraction, also called refraction blank or blank of refraction. So we are looking for no, we're looking for what this is called for sure. This is definitely what it's called. Refractive index. I like index. Yeah. 100%. Refractive index is what we're looking for. In optics is the other word I was looking for. The refractive index, also called the refraction index or index of refraction, often denoted N, is the ratio of the speed of light in a vacuum, C, to the speed of light in a given optical medium, V. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I guess it would be pretty sad if you didn't get this. We would be taking away your name. He says, not being a DJ. Alright. Do we want to raid out? We got 4 people here. Yeah, you get we were once again going for like the small terminology. There's the little discrepancies. We could raid Miwa, who's doing Minecraft. She's the only one I see over here who's streaming, who I am interested in watching right this second. So let's just go raid her. We've only got 3 people though, so maybe it's not worth it. Nah, we'll raid anyways. I'm gonna go say hi. I don't give a shit. We're getting out of here. Yeah, we're doing a bunch of science stuff, Jordan. I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow for horse. We run horse. Adios.